Hey girlies, it's Danny the Teach and this is Beauty Manifested. I am feeling delightful today. We're having, I just looked out the window for the first time. We're having a snow day here in Texas. It's literally snow on the ground. I guess it shouldn't be that surprising. Like, we do get snow sometimes, but I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. There's literally snow sticking to the roofs of the houses. So we're having a little snow day. I'm excited. I'm gonna make a little hot cocoa. So I am doing my hair right now, loving my life. I've been wearing my hair straight lately, so I don't put a lot of oil in it because I try to make it last at least a week, sometimes more, before I have to wash it again. But I will always oil my edges, especially because I usually will lay my edges down with a little bit of hair gel, and I feel like the hair gel can be drying over time. So yeah, I like to do a little bit of oil just on the edges near my scalp. And then I also have to do my skincare. I'm gonna try maybe do a little bit of filming today. I'm starting a new course. It's gonna be an astrology course. I got the download for it, but I don't have the full vision, so we're just gonna see where it goes. But I'm super duper excited because I have been loving astrology for quite a while. And then I just woke up, so I'm feeling good. So I literally just woke up. It's 10 a.m. I know. I was just like laying in bed, enjoying my life. And immediately when I woke up, I did my little routine. I showered, brushed my teeth, all that stuff. And then I just put away my clothes. And the old me would have totally procrastinated putting her clothes away. I would have like laid out the basket for a few days and then finally put it away. Sometimes I would just like pour it out and live like that for a few days. It took like 5 minutes. And that just has me thinking, like, the things that we procrastinate and things that we make such a big deal is not even a big deal. Just do the damn thing. Just do, I think that's what I'm gonna call this video. Just do the damn thing. And I actually have received that during my identity recoding a couple, like 2 weeks ago almost. And the message I was getting from God was, do the hard thing. Do the hard thing. And whatever, like, just do it. It's not as hard as you think it is. And then the more you do it, the easier it gets. And then it's not a hard thing anymore. Just do the hard thing. I know you think you can't do it, but you really can. So just do it. And it's never what you think it's going to be. Like, you think it's going to be like, oh, like this grueling process. And it's never that. You are so capable. You are so fantastic. You are so beautiful. Like, there's nothing that you can't do. And never, 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 never feel like there's anything that you have to do alone. God always, always, always has his hand on you. And you are always, always, always supported and provided for. So just do the thing. It's no big deal. Even, I've been talking about marriage on this page a lot more lately, I think. I don't know. I feel like I've been talking about marriage more lately. I've been thinking about marriage more lately because I'm planning to be married soon, maybe in like the next 6 months or so. Everything's happening so fast. I'm probably gonna have to move out of my parents' house in like 6 months. It's just like, but whatever. So I've been thinking about marriage lately, and there's a lot of things that I've been kind of stressed about having to move out of my parents' house that I'm gonna be now responsible for. But when I just remembered, like, God is always with me. My husband is gonna be there to support me. And the thing that I think is gonna be so hard and such a big deal is really not. It's really not a big deal at all. I'm trying to 4x my business and get to 100K months consistently. And even that, it's not a big deal. It was so crazy. I might have already told this story on here, but I'm not sure. I definitely talked about it with my coach. And so I had set the goal for the new year that I wanted to get to 100K months. I'm like, I want to do 100K months. Like, this is going to be epic. And then I go to a birthday dinner, right? And the people are, the birthday boy was like, oh, like, let's go around and share our goals for 2023. And I was like, oh yeah, I gotta go. So I shared my goal, right? The lady sitting next to me, she's like, I don't even have to say who she is, but she does day trading and stuff like that. I think like crypto, I don't know what she does, like some sort of day trading. And I was like, yeah, I just want to get to 100K months consistently. She's like, I'm already there, what's next? And that quantum leaped me so much because I was like, it's literally no big deal. And like, actually, yeah, what is next? Like after you're doing 100K a month, like then what? $1 million months, $1 trillion months, all, you don't even have to count your money or think about your money because you literally just have access to all the money and the resources through your relationships and through your impact and through your bank accounts. Like all the money is just your money. And honestly, that's not even like a goal. That is reality. Like all the money is my money. I feel like anything that I want or need, I can get it. Whether I have to get someone to give it to me, or I go buy it myself, or I don't know. That's all I can think about right now. I start a new business and I call it in. Like one way or another, anything that I want or need, I can easily call into me. And clearly I must not want or need it, or else I would already have it. So we get to be rich, long story short. And I love that for us. So I'm running low on some of my products, but for 2023, I decided that like, I don't want to be a hoarder and I want my money to be able to grow. So I don't just spend it as soon as I want to. I'll hold on to my money as long as I can, and then when I need something new, I get it when I need it, not ahead of time. Like for example, I used to have like 4 toners at once because one of them was running low, and I would pick up a couple and I would just have like a stock of them. But when you do that, having the toner sitting in your fridge is dead money. Like the money's already been spent and it's not growing. Whereas if I just bought the one toner and I use it till it's gone, the money that I haven't spent on getting the new toner yet is in an investment and it's growing. So by the time I'm done with this toner, it's grown enough to pay for the new toner. I don't know if that really makes sense, but that's kind of where I'm at with my spending. So I wait as long as possible to replace the thing, and I hold the money as long as I can, because one of my affirmations is money comes to me to grow and multiply. So I hang on to the money, not in like a scarcity way, like hanging on tight, but I just wanted to have time to have babies. So yeah, it is a little bit of a stretch because I'm definitely someone who likes to have like a stock of things. I'm used to having more than enough. I grew up in like the YouTube beauty haul era type of situation. So big consumerist society, like those were the values that I brought up. Like I like to have more than enough. I like to have everything. I don't like to have just 2 eyeshadow brushes. I have 20 eyeshadow brushes. I don't like to have just 2 bracelets. I have 20 bracelets, like just stuff like that. But I'm totally shifting that reality, and I have shifted that reality, and I love it. But I am feeling a little stretched because I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting low. Like, what am I gonna do? And it's like, okay, you're just gonna go to the store. And then it turns out, since I'm like this, my parents are actually like this too. So I went out, I totally ran out of Epsom salt. I waited till I was completely done, and then I went and I bought some more. Where I went wrong is I didn't buy like the cheapest one, not even the cheapest one, but I didn't get the best deal for my money. I just got the convenient one that was right there when I was at Sprouts. And I know I could have gotten a better deal. So I got it, I went home, and my mom was like, you know your dad loves Epsom salt. Like we have like 10 Epsom salts under the sink. And I'm like, yeah, I forgot. Like, why didn't I ask? But this is all in the name of becoming more resourceful, and it feels really good. It feels really fun. I'm really grateful, and I feel overjoyed that I never grew up in a scarce environment where I had to even consider being resourceful. And honestly, I used to hate that about myself. Like I felt like whenever I had friends who came from like struggle and things of that nature, I really admired how resourceful they are and how they knew how to get the best deal and they knew how to negotiate. And I just feel like they had skill sets that I didn't have. But now as an adult, I decided that I can learn that myself. Like you don't have to be raised with that. You can develop it. And me growing up the way that I grew up is also an asset and a skill set for me that they'll have to learn. So it's like we both have something that the other wants. The grass is not greener on the other side. I seek to be a full and complete human being who is well versed in many topics and many skill sets. So life is good. I'm really grateful. It feels good to be organized around money and not just like be living for the moment, because honestly, like, that's stressful when you make an emotional financial decision and then you're not prepared for a rainy day. And my grandma would always talk about that, but of course I didn't listen, obviously. I was a child. But yeah. I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful. And I get to be rich. This is my year. So much is happening. I get to be rich. I get to be married. I get to be fully provided for. I get to be loved. I get to be accepted. I get to be a child of God. Like, what more could a girl ask for? I don't like that. What else is there? There's really nothing. Like, I could be like, oh, well, I want a Birkin bag, and I want a, what's it called, a G-Wagon, and I want this, and I want that. And ultimately, like, I can have all those things, but those are not the things that really make life worth living. And I can still have those things. Like, don't get me wrong, I probably will get those things, but I don't know if I'm gonna get a $100,000 bag. I don't know, but I could if I wanted to, is the problem. Like, there's nothing that's off limits to me, but it's just about having the things that really fill you up and turn you on. I talked about this in my Luxury Gardening for Goddesses course yesterday. I'm reading the book Pussy. It's by Regina Thomas-Hauer, something like that. Amazing. Literally the best book. I haven't even read it yet, but like, it's so good. You need to read it right now. And also, my Luxury Gardening for Goddesses course is out now. Please check it out. It is filled of just like juicy, amazing, ancestral knowledge about the earth and about spending time in your garden and healing yourself and healing the world. Check it out. The link will be in the bio. I love you guys. Stay beautiful. Have a wonderful day. Peace.